Good day, we are Group 5. In this video, we would be talking about the unfortunate event of the Bohol and Cebu 2013 earthquake. It was a usual morning in Central Visayas on October 15, 2013. Until at 7:53 a.m., violent movement of the ground was felt which lasted for a few minutes and was followed by aftershocks.
The earthquake affected the whole Central Visayas region, particularly Bohol and Cebu. It was the deadliest earthquake in the Philippines in 20 years since the 1990 Luzon earthquake.
The catastrophic earthquake was estimated to have affected over 3.2 million people, killing 222 people and 195 in Bohol, injuring 976 people and 8 missing people. It also damaged and destroyed over 79,000 structures, including homes, schools, buildings, roads, hospitals, and churches. In Bohol, heritage churches like Lobok Church, Dawis Church, and Maribohok Church were damaged, including bridges at Tagbilaran City. It was also because of the destruction of bridges that help took a long time to arrive. The bell tower of Baclayon Church was completely destroyed too. Meanwhile, in Cebu, the oldest church in our country, the Basilica Minore del Santo Niño's bell tower was also completely destroyed. The earthquake also set off stampedes in nearby cities which caused death.
After the earthquake, aftershocks followed. At this time, rescuers were working to reach people who were trapped inside buildings and giving medical attention for the injuries. As night fell, the entire province was in the dark because of the earthquake and cut the power supplies. Windy weather and rain also forced back military rescue helicopters. Authorities were setting up tents for those displaced by the earthquake, while others who lost their home moved in with their relatives. Officers and schools were closed for a national holiday, the Muslim festival of Eid al-Adha, which may have saved lives.
At first, FIVOX believed that the earthquake originated from the East Bohol fault, and the cause of the movement in the fault was due to the compression or the strong force that pushed the Visayas block and Mindanao block that resulted to thrust compression. However, later on, FIVOX discovered that the earthquake was due to an undiscovered fault line which is now known as the North Bohol Fault.
9 years after the tragedy, FIVOX said that better preparedness is the key to survive an earthquake and other natural disasters. As a reminder to the public on the 9th anniversary of the unfortunate event that happened, Giorgio, the officer in charge of FIVOX 7 Lapu-Lapu City Seismic Station Robinsons, urged the public to have a proactive mindset toward disaster preparedness, considering that catastrophes like earthquakes can happen anytime. He encouraged the people to earthquake-proof their homes or consult structural engineers as much as possible when planning house developments. While he acknowledged that not all people have the budget to properly plan their house, he said preparing a 3-day survival kit with food, water, light is even more essential.
Giorgio also mentioned that FIVOX 7 added more equipment such as seismographs, accelerograms, and intensity meters that would help in the early and timely detection of earthquakes. He also included that FIVOX 7 is highly monitoring at least 9 active and several potentially active fault lines within Central Visayas. He identified some of these potentially active fault lines as the Balamban Fault, Central Highland Fault, and the Lutak-Jaclupan Fault in Cebu. The following active fault lines, which are Bohol Sea Fault, East Bohol Fault, and the North Bohol Fault in Bohol.
We have learned from this unfortunate event that we should always be prepared for catastrophes like earthquakes because they could happen at any time to be able to save lives. That is all. I hope you have learned something from our video. See you next time!